Greetings, the Imperial Job here. Got some quick comments about last night's events concerning the Lakers versus the 76ers. It was a Lakers loss. There was no LeBron. He had an injury. And the Sixers pretty much handled their business. But during the middle of the game, we had an incident with Carmelo Anthony and the fan. And it looked pretty serious. It stopped the game. People were escorted out. And waited throughout the night to see what was the word said to set off Melo in the way that he had to go at a fan. And we all know that, professional sports arenas have a lot of hecklers. They say a bunch of egregious things. But what was said, the reports came back and it said that the heckler was calling him a boy. I was a bit taken back by that because there was way more egregious things that I think that would throw somebody off their game. And being called a boy isn't one of them. We had an incident recently where LeBron James had a heckler, and what they said was really crazy. I'm not even going to repeat what they said because I don't even want that to be in existence, but let's just say that those were like real fighting words. But just being called a boy, it's a bit sensitive to me. And they're still on their road trip. I think their next game is in Charlotte. Now, what if the whole section starts calling them boy? What they gonna do? Remove the whole section? The whole arena could just rain down on you, calling you a boy. I think that's a little sensitive, but I can't control the emotions of people or how they feel about certain things or whatever triggers them. But there'd have been way more stuff that I thought would have set off Melo more. Like if somebody mentioned Honey Nut Cheerios or any of these egregious things, it didn't seem that personal to me. But moving on from that. Last night also, the Nets were playing the Nuggets. And Demarcus Cousins only got one word to call him: an idiot. This dude is on his last legs in the league. He's still collecting technicals on a 10-day contract. Your coach has brought you along to vouch for you. This is your second 10-day contract with a second team. The Bucks got rid of you essentially just to free up a roster spot, just in case they do a trade to have an open roster spot available. They didn't really get rid of you for any other reason. You just didn't fit in. Now the Nuggets, they actually need the services of Demarcus Cousins. And in Demarcus Cousins fashion, he got himself kicked out of a game on a travel call. It was a travel dog. You threw a tantrum like a stupid ass. You costed yourself playing time. God forbid that Joker got injured during that time that you were supposed to be in. You're a liability. I don't understand people like you that get second and third chances and just can't get right. It's not your physical abilities that's stopping you from being a full-time NBA player. It's your attitude. It's the fact that you still act like a 5-year-old that gets candy taken away from them and don't know how to act. You're going to be out of the league. You're going to end up finishing your career with the Shanghai Sharks in China. or in Israel with the Tel Aviv Maccabees. Your coach from your Sacramento days put himself on the line to get you on the team. The disappointment on his face when you got your second technical foul made him put his head down in disappointment. If you don't change now, you're going to find yourself out of the league after this 10-day contract. Your goal is to get signed for the rest of the year. But that's neither here or there. You can't tell people what to do. They can only do it for themselves. He's not going to be in the league for long. This probably might be the last year you see a Boogie Cousins on the roster. And it's sad because he has a lot of talent. That's my take for today. Be sure to like my videos. Got more content coming for you. And have a great day. Stay blessed.